Hello viewers and subscribers, thanks for watching this video. I'm very grateful of y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, you know the title of this video. I am going to review Flash Season 3. I'm going to dig into the show. I believe you guys seen in a haul video, I got this like a few weeks back. It took a long time to finally get my finish rewatching it and actually writing down a review, because I'm doing this YouTube channel. No, everybody knows this. I am multitasking and studying adult ed to finish my adult education. This is not as fun as I usually am in my reviews, but Flashamondo. I'm gonna be reviewing the third season. I've reviewed the other two previous seasons. I haven't reviewed Arrow yet because I've only had the first season. But I will make callback references to other CW shows in this review. Hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. The review's not done. This is the opening part. Alonzi. Flash Season 3 is just the worst season of The Flash. It's a TV series that started out really good with the first season, that went bad slowly as the seasons went by, that still had some great highlights of the show. It's not without its many highlights in the show. I love the best episodes in the season, as you can see, I have it on DVD, are the ones on disc 5 of Season 3. I mean, if you have to crave TV episodes, every episode before the last 3 episodes of this show, the last 5 episodes of it's very well done. I love the duet episode, which is a very fun musical crossover episode that is kind of fun with, like, check a shot every time I say fun, of Supergirl and Flash just doing a musical crossover, because they did Glee together in another show. While none of the songs make any logical sense in the episode, it's a very fun and fresh episode. The once future Flash was a joy to watch. While watching Grant Gustin do his best Tobey Maguire impression, I did enjoy that a bit there. And then the episode after that, called Abracadabra, where most of the villains are taunting him, it was pretty alright. And we're like, huh, we know the future. You don't. We do. It was a little fun to watch. Also, Season 3 is kind of the season where everyone gives Barry that, hey bitch, it's your fault face, or everyone's just mad at Barry because of what ended at Season 2, beginning of Season 3, where he kind of has sex with the timeline. Sorry, Dirty and you know, he fucks the timeline still with Dirty. He messes with the timeline so he could get a happy ending, because life got really bad for him. He lost everybody in Season 2 that he really loved. That was his dad and his mom. So he changed the timeline. By changing it back again, it altered this timeline. So Cisco lost his brother, a character in the show, which is Caitlin got superpowers. She became Killer Frost, and also some weird message in the crossover episode from the crossover episode called Invasion. On that, actually no, that was on disc 2. That one was a joy. Not gonna say. I loved the crossover. Supergirl was well balanced, but the Legends of Tomorrow killed the episode for me, because they were judging you Barry, your fucking timeline. I know not everybody watches the show, but also Legends of Tomorrow show, I try to stick on it like buttercream pie, but they're judging Barry for what they do every episode in their show. I mean, Sarah Lance goes lesbo on like every girl that was like not really documented lesbian. She just seduced the shit. That's her whole stick in Legends of Tomorrow. She just loves fucking chicks. There's nothing wrong with that, but it feels ham-fisted. Gay, straight, hey, whatever you are, I accept. In Jessica Jones, it's very well done. the sexuality in that show. It's very well done in Black Lightning, which I reviewed very recently. Well, the pilot episode. They didn't really explore it till like the next episode after that, but if you guys want me to review the series as a whole when it's done, I will. I'm reviewing this show. Sorry I reviewed it late, I had life to deal with, but love y'all. Not to mention, the big bad of the show, they dragged it on for way too long. Who is Savitar? For the whole, it wasn't until the last 3 episodes of the show we figured out who it was. And, well, in season 1 that was well handled. We found out midway throughout the show. It was a character we kind of knew right away. Season 2, it was a plot twist, which wasn't that bad of a plot twist. Season 3, they just dragged it on, and by the time they told us, we already knew. One of our theories turned out to be right. Barry was fighting himself, the bad boy version. Tobey Maguire, Grunt, Spider-Man 3 version of himself. And while many people will know from my Facebook pictures, I do drink coffee a lot. This show practically feels like an advertisement from Starbucks of drink coffee, you gotta have a cup of coffee. The replacement HR Wells that takes the place after Earth 2 Wells is like, nah, I got Earth 2 Wells stuff to do. Is like, you take my place. His whole stick is, his whole support thing is how he supports the team. Is that one run Barry run thing, but that's his only thing, and how much he loves coffee. Oh yeah, and he follows for like a scientist chick at like the latter episode. Oh yeah, and the whole plot of the show goes from a very interesting thing where he just fights the bad guy from season 1 to just save Iris, which makes the whole series plot turn 2-dimensional. I hope they improve with season 4, but Jesus Christ, have a wit. Also, the whole show does turn into couple fodder by a certain point in the show, which does become annoying, where they have like ships, and the show turns into a whole ship show where it's Julian and Caitlin and Barry and Iris, and they want to get married. Mary says she wants to marry him, and she doesn't, and she does, and then Caitlin and Julian, you didn't tell me something, now you told me something, and I've been hypocrite, now I'm isolating, and then ISIS, yo, no, that sounds, ice, I spread that ice, yo, and then, HR and the scientist lady, and now it's my turn to do those talking stuff as I usually see y'all doing, in the episode. All of that all together is like watching 4 Meg Ryan movies in a Flash TV show. I didn't go to watch Flash for the dramas. I watch it because it's a much more light-hearted version of like the Arrow show, and it brings good levity from time to time. But this season, it's drenched in dirt, and like Barry's always thinking about if he killed her or not. Which it's great enough, like scared of him. And Flash, I don't watch Flash for that. It's still a good, creative, well-done show. Not to mention the plot hole that every season of The Flash has. I'm Barry Allen, fastest man alive. But every episode, beginning of the season, we find out, plot twist, he is not the fastest man alive. At points the show even begins to drag, and at the point, even Kid Flash, who just gets the powers by chance, ends up faster than Barry, and loses it in an episode, in the third to last episode of the season, when Barry gets a tumor in one episode. They also reuse the same suit as last season, and they're very less creative with the box art for season 3, and the DVD quality isn't as good as it was the other 2 seasons. The others didn't have as much. It was nice that we got to see a form of Killer Frost's origin story in the season. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna roast the show completely. They gave further development to characters and Cisco's love life, that aside, which they do egg on until the most recent season when we actually do find out the girl's actual name, because we still don't know her name in the show. She's a chick he flirts with in the show. And the predicament of Iris's death just doesn't work, because we know she's a love interest, but she does turn into Alana Lang. I don't know if not everybody's seen Smallville, but Lana Lang was like Clark's 2B girl, but not really. She turns into that. We know she's not gonna die, and it's not a Netflix show. She's gonna live, and it sacrificed the HR coffee guy for her life, because Barry values life, and he becomes an unlikable character this season. The season ends on Barry paying the piper, which he redeems himself for his bad choices at the beginning of the season. And Iris West's like, no, forget the world, you know, the world doesn't need, I need the Flash. I mean, the world falls apart, my love life, what does it matter? What does it matter? I mean, no, Barry, you just gotta go into the Speed Force. Barry's like, I screwed up, I will take responsibility. Fuck that, I need my bear. Sorry, I sound like I'm on drugs. I'm just talking about the Flash. Flash is a drug, I'm joking. I mean, it could be not really funny. Okay. But that point I did find hilarious. I mean, it's literally the world, or she doesn't see Barry in a few months, and being that there's a season 4 of Flash, she'll see Barry. Also, not to mention, I'm not gonna lie, if you watch the show, Joel Wells has the most funniest expressions. I put it on my Facebook timeline a couple times. Joel Wells has the most funniest expressions from all of the seasons. Whenever the characters say awkward dialogue or like something ridiculous, he's just like, really? Really? And I really love the show for that. His facial expressions make the show for me sometimes when the show gets really bad. Well, the show does turn into fuck your life. We gotta save Iris for a while. The show is still a good show, flawed aside. I don't like the villain as much as the other 2 seasons. It was too dark at points, not in a good way. They kind of shoveled Save Iris West's life too much. I loved it. It's not better than season 1. It is better than season 2. So I have to rate it a 6.5 out of 10. It's bad, but I like it. I say stick to season 1, and then go to season 4, because season 2 and 3 is just a waste of your time. And that was my review of Flash season 3. Hope you guys and ladies and gentlemen liked the video. Hit the like button down below if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe, enjoy, comment. Tell me you didn't like the video, tell me you did. And that's my review of Flash Season 3. I have been reviewing a lot of the shows I have written down, so I won't be making less videos because I have to produce more reviews to write down. And I also have schooling to do at the same time, and being a responsible teenager like my hero. I'm basically wearing a little Spider-Man today. Thanks for watching the video, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna do teenager stuff.